It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Kansas City. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Jeanty in 2nd. He's got a gain of 6 there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
60. Ready.
Jeanty on the draw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ready.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going deep! That's complete inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Let's go now. 70
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to Jeanty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
That's a nice kick to begin his game, and make sure an impressive opening drive doesn't come away empty-handed.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. Bringing in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. He's still going at the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Easy.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Hey, 57.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. Darrell. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
Second and 6.
On the ground again with Dowdle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
60 back.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tigers.
It's a gain of 6. And the Las Vegas first down.
19 Lions. Go.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
That short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 43. Richardson hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
Play action. It's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps East Drive moving.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Come on. Hey! Back to 80.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long.
Ready, go.
Throw here, third down. It's a screen play to Genty. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
59-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yellow.
Smith will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Panther 11.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Gets everything he has under this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for second.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Ready.
He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. Go.
Now Richardson to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So he knocked away from the intended target and brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on a quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to.
In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Spins out of one side. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
On the jump.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up fourth down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Ka'imi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ka'imi Fairbairn.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Smith here underneath. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got Smith again. Has a lane inside the 35.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw Mahomes. This one to Williams out left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Looking inside the red zone. And They will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker to try the point after. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now.
Raiders 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another give here to Genty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun give here to Genty. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Straight ahead with Genty. Fights his way through a tackle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Play action with Richardson. Trying the comeback route. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Genty running right. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And off to Genty. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. This is a run for Richardson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Ready? Go!
Giving this to Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
Here's a design run. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow, yellow! Attack! Yellow!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
There's another one to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Dose of the hurry up here.
Yellow, yellow! Color! 15!
Mahomes on first and 10. Brought in by his back Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, You really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They'll run now on second down. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
At the 17-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Yellow. Heroes hit.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This is Royals working the left side. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Offense in a hurry up here.
48-yard line.
On 1st down, Gentile. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
70 range.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 40.
Looking quickly here.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Get it. 60 bikes.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and goal for Richardson. On the move, headed right. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that puts this offense in a very tough situation now on 4th down.
It's 4th down and goal.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick
And
off.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hero 15. Yellow 15. Hey, 43, 40.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60.
We'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's second and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinals. Go.
Setting up to pass. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And it looks like a defender covered that in the end zone. Oh, baby! Their lead was about to disappear, but they made the play that may just decide this game.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Here's the handoff. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.